afternoon, dear students of St. Anne's Convent School, Lucknow. Rajni Khan. I, Sara of St. Anne's Convent School, is studying in class 5th, and I want to tell you, the students, that from September, we all are having our half-yearly examinations. So, today we will start with the subject English, Comprehension and Compose, and the book is Friday Afternoon. So now, all of you take out your books, and this is the book. This is the book of St. Anne's, Friday Afternoon, Comprehension and Compose of class 5th. So chapter number 1 is Haunted House. So let's start. So first, I will tell you the main characters, which are first. See, look at the board. Look at the board, all of you. Point number 1. Main character first is Hedy. Second is Mr. Sisman. Third, Dr. Classic. And then Hedy's grandfather. So this story name is chapter 1, The Haunted House. Haunted house means Bhutiya Ghar. You all know Bhutiya Ghar. But this story is not about a haunted house. That is the story of a girl. Let me start. A scary thing began to happen again and again in Sisman house. Every morning, the front door won't be standing whisked open. So, see here, a scary thing was happening in a Sisman house. Okay, उस घर का जो मालिक means boss. You all can understand English in boss. जो उस घर का boss था, उसके घर में ये scary thing हमेशा होती थी. Okay, now we are starting next. मतलब every morning में उसका front door open रहता था. Why sleep every morning? Next, Mr. Sisman was puzzled as anybody each. He decided to sit up all night to find out the reason of the scary thing happening. He had an old friend, Dr. Classic, who offered to keep him company. वो puzzled था, ठीक है? जो मिस्टर सेल्समैन था वो puzzled था, ओके? उसने डिसाइड किया कि मैं बैठूं वहाँ पे all night एंड देखूं वो उसका रीज़न क्या है स्केरी थिंग होने का. और उसका एक ओल्ड फ्रेंड था, डॉक्टर क्लासिक. उसने who was offering, मतलब वो भी उसको ऑफर करता था to keep him company. Next, the house had a corridor running through it. Two friends went into a room. They left off the corridor, leave the door else. Okay. Next, the clock, since the hours of midnight, nothing happens. The another hour won't be stuck. The doctor raised a figure. Do you hear anything, Sisman? He whispered. Both men listened. Then each of them took a candle and stepped softly into the corridor. Okay. Next, they shocked to see a white figure standing in the doorway. Who is it? Shouted the doctor in a booming voice, and both men ran at the white figure, which turned around with a low cry. It was Hedy. What are you doing here, Hedy? Sisman asked gently. Hedy replied in a drawn voice, I don't know. Dr. Classic talked to Hedy. He asked, does you have a dream? Oh, yes, I dream of the same thing every night, that I am with my grandfather again. I hear whist blooming. This is a paragraph. This is a very important paragraph. which Hedy was having a dream. I am with grandfather again. I heard the wind blooming through the trees. I ran to the door of the hut and opened it. Then I woke up and I am still fact found. The doctor turned to Mr. Salesman. Your house is not haunted. Only a little Hedy has been walking in her sleep every night. She is very homesick. She must be sent back home with delay. Sent back home without any delay. Okay. Last paragraph. And the very next morning, Hedy was sent back to her mountain home to be with her grandfather again. This is the story. Okay, wait. This is the story of Hedy. Okay, first let me tell you who was Hedy. Hedy was a girl in childhood, like we are child of class 2 and 3. She was living with her grandparents and her parents. In a one road accident, her parents gone, and then she was in class. Almost she must be in class 5th, I suppose, like we are. Her grandmother also leave her and gone to heaven. Okay, she was living with her grandfather in a mountain home, like Kashmir and all. Like here are the stairs, and upper she was having her home on mountains. Okay, so she was living with her grandfather, but her grandfather has taken a hostel for her so that she can study her college life there. Okay, but in hostel she cannot survive. So she returned back and she said, "Grandfather, I cannot live in hostel. I want to live in a room. Can you book a room for me?" Okay, I don't know where she was studying, Mumbai or anywhere. I don't know the place, but this much I know. She asked this, a room she asked, because she cannot survive in the hostel. Okay, so she got a room, but now is the story starting. In that home, her boss, मतलब उस house का जो boss था, it was Mr. Sisman. Where it is written also. Second main character is this. Okay. Hedy was the first main character. Her story started. Now his turn. He was the boss of that room. Okay. And then what happened? A scary thing was happening. A scary thing began to happen again and again in Mr. Salesman's house. Every morning, which was the doorway that was found open. At least every morning he get up, he saw wide open. He was puzzled for somebody that he decided to sit there. मतलब उसको लगा, he feel like anybody is opening from outside or someone is from inside opening the door. Then he decided to sit there and see what is the reason that this scary thing is how. Okay, so he was having an old friend who was Mr. Classic. Okay, he also offered him to keep company him. Yeah, this is a chapter. And the house was having a corridor which they ran it through. Okay, the two friends went into a room that lasts off the corridor, leaving the door as open. The clock. They see a clock. Okay, it was midnight. Nothing happens. The other hour, a thing struck. The doctor rat a figure. Does you hear anything? Mr. Salesman said that he whispered. Okay. listen. Then each of them took a candle and stepped softly, like I tell you. See, like that they hold a candle, took, okay, like that softly, very softly they were walking. You can see my legs. Very softly. Can you hear some voice from my legs? Very softly. Okay. Very softly they go on. And into the corridor. They find a white figure. Okay. Both men. Okay. They find a white figure and they were really shocked to see the white figure. And the white figure was standing at least near the doorway. And then Dr. Glasses shout, "Who is it?" The doctor Broomly voice. उसने Broomly voice like, "Who are you?" Like this kind of voice he did. Okay. Then the white figure turned like a seat. Like this is the gate. I am standing here. Okay. I turned and a little low kind of cry. It was Hedy. Okay. What I tell you, Hedy is okay. So, what are you doing here? Dr. Classic asked, "What are you doing here, Hedy?" Okay. Then Hedy replied in the dual voice. Dual. Okay. Like, no. This is a kind of voice. Okay. So Dr. Classic asked her that Hedy, did you have a dream? Okay. She said, "Oh, I dream of the same thing every night that I am with my grandfather again. I hear some weird booming through the trees. I ran to the door of Hunt and opened it. Then I woke up and I am still frustrated." Okay, she was frustrated. Then doctor turned to Mr. Sisman. He said that your house is not haunted. Only little Hedy has been walking every night. Okay, she is very homesick. Okay. Then he said she must be sent back home without delay. And then उसके एकदम just next day Hedy sent back home to mountains where she was having home with her grandfather. So this is a story about Hedy. Hedy was a girl who has these kind of problems. So now this chapter is ended. Thank you everyone for paying attention. Thank you.